everyone, it's Thursday, the 3rd of March. The time is 3:49 p.m. and the temperature is 32 degrees. That's Alexandra Road back there. We're on Depot Road. That's the interlace. And the plan today is to walk to Gillman Barracks and pass there to the Circle Line station a little bit further on. Actually a restaurant before that, or a coffee place, but we'll see how it goes. The clouds are very dark from where we're looking at right now towards Henderson Road. So we'll see how this goes. I do have an umbrella. And we are pretty much, this is where we're going. Gillman Barracks Arts Belt is a suggestion from someone who has been watching. Very much appreciate the suggestion. Looks really nice. We're going to see that in just a moment. But yeah, we'll see how it goes with the rain. That's my main concern. I think as an area this will be a really nice visit. And I guess there could be like a previously on Mario Walk's section here if we were a TV show, or I was a TV show, or I was making a TV production. However you put that. Previously, probably in the video just before this, if everything goes well, I just walked from Henderson Road to Alexandra Road, which, if you go and find that video if you haven't seen, gives you some pretty nice views, I'd imagine, of these green spaces that we're next to here. Singapore's premier visual arts precinct. Okay, a little bit difficult to get so close and try to read it on the side, but yep, got it. And right now it's a mix of construction site noise and birds and all that, but constantly there's this background, like a jungle background. You can see seabirds around and you can hear movement in the trees. I think the further we go, the more we get to hear that. Oh, this looks really interesting. So that will take you up. This looks like a really cool little path. Just going to have a glimpse here. I need to come back and see this, but maybe on a day when there's no risk of thunderstorm starting. The thunderstorm we had yesterday, at least in Geylang, was pretty extreme. I wouldn't want to be caught up somewhere like that, especially somewhere I don't know while it rains. That's so interesting. You could go in there and just kind of explore. And that's where the path goes. Actually, that's looking like a much nicer part of the route, because I don't think it's such a huge fall. There's another little path going off through there. And this would be in a gallery. This is all fenced all around though. everything is kind of labeled by block. Good news from Bali in the gallery. Wow, it has a really, really, really nice entrance. Oh, look at that. Everything together. There's the little outside space. I'll walk over there in a moment. I think that's worth seeing. But I think this is really, really, really impressive looking place. Columns Gallery. They have an exhibition called Internal Rhythm. Although it's already gone. I see now that it's on the 26th of February. Wow. What an interesting place. Let's go have a quick peek at that. Handlebar. Okay, it's Handlebar. American Western Cuisine. Bar, music, fun. You know what, I think I've seen pictures of this place, but I've never been. I was actually talking about this place with someone, and now I just realized it's here. I didn't kind of make the connection earlier. Kind of an interesting space. It's yeah, it's motorbike themed, but kind of completely in the middle of this. This would be a really cool place to have a drink sometime. Sit outside on a nice day. I have been on the search for places that have a kind of a outside garden space to sit in. So that's a good find. We have a taxi stand and block numbers. But I do know I'm just supposed to go along here. What a great view into the distance, with the greenery just kind of going as far as the eye can see. That must be a little bit like what Singapore has been like when the city was a lot smaller. That's really lovely. Just kind of seeing green as far as the eye can see. Of course, you've got the city buildings over there, and you have HDB blocks over there. They must have amazing views. Just must be so green around. This place also looks so interesting. Everything's just labeled block. It's all been repurposed, I guess, and that's how you find it. There's a little walkway and stairs going down there. That's also just kind of the trees and greenery and all of that just kind of right there as a wall. I can hear all the way here the insects and the sort of sounds of jungle, or whatever you should call it when it's not really, when it's in the middle of the city. Really, really, really nice. Patron of the Arts Awards. So this is block 9. I think they also have an exhibition going on. Stars Crossed. What a great area. can't see the gate there. Let's go and have a look at the... Oh, there's no traffic, so let's go and have a look at the gate here. I've seen this gate from the other side when I was walking along Alexandra Road for a video. Well, I'm clearly going to have to come back and actually see some of the exhibitions, but it's not a walking video, so we won't go in. Don't even know if they would be open right now. But I definitely need to come back. So here's this little gate that opens up to the bridge. And I'm not sure what the idea here is, but it really reminds me of kind of Balinese style. There's also a little shelter with... See, this is really cute. Look at that with the buildings at the background. How's that for a view? It looks like it's really old, you know, because it's growing. There's stuff growing all over it. It might be just that it's in the jungle almost. You could keep going that way as well. Wow. Flowers. Another thing that just makes it really stunning at the moment is that there's no one here. Such a calm place. Really lovely. Oh wow. More details here. And I have no idea why they're here, what the idea is behind all of this. I'll have to try to look it up at least. There was also a lizard carved on the wall, but I won't point that way because there's toilets right next to it. There's Mason's, I imagine it's a restaurant. They have outdoor seating as well. Some really lovely places here. It's right by a big road. You could use that little bridge. Come over here. I'll get a taxi here. There's a road that I use. They got outdoor tables as well. Looks very cute. And these buildings are just really quite stunning. You don't really expect to see such a big area of this type of buildings in Singapore, because things so easily get sort of just taken apart. What a cool area. So this is another block. I can see the lower floor of that seems empty. But there are people inside, so you could go in and see the exhibitions. We won't do that today. But I'll definitely have to come back and do that. I don't know. I'll feel bad otherwise if I having seen that it's here. Look at the clouds. Oh, and here's another terrace. So many nice places here. So that was definitely a great suggestion. Come here. I'll come back for the art and for the restaurants and cafes and all of that. This looks very colorful. Candyland. I think I've seen very similar photographs in on a trip somewhere. Where was it? Well, I won't remember it now. A room of her own. Wow. Looks amazing. Inside as well, what you can see from the windows. So yeah, definitely worth exploring. So now we are at a decision point at Mullen Road. It's the way out. There's some residencies. Let's have a look at the map because I'm in unknown territory here. I don't want to wander too far into somewhere I don't really know how to get out of. And where are we on the map? Mullen Road. Yeah, I think we'll keep going inside of it. And then the windows here look really great on those buildings. Anyway, then I think we'll make a turn to the right here and just follow the road. And then the jungle at the background as well with the dark clouds. That's a pretty nice view as well. So I've seen this sports field up ahead from the other side. I saw this on the map. So there's a restaurant called the Naked Fin, which I think refers to a fish. It doesn't refer to me, I promise. I think at least for now it's not open. He did say it's a seafood place. Looks a little bit like it hasn't been open, but maybe there is a light inside. Maybe there is. Maybe it's just because the curtains are closed. Maybe they close it because they got naked fins. I don't know. I'm not one of them anyway. So here's the big sports field. You wouldn't expect one at this spot, I think. Or I didn't. It's kind of event-sized almost. You got seats as well. You could sit and watch people run or play, although you're far away from the field. We got Burger Labo. Looks like a very nice place, this one as well. they're open. Maybe it's just kind of these places open for the evening more than right now. I guess these are just smaller exhibition spaces. It's a really nice building. Looks very new as well. I'm drawn that way because there's this nice place in the corner. It's also starting to rain a little bit. Let's have a look. Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it, if I go through there or here? End up in the same place, I think. So this side has a completely different feel to what we've just been through, doesn't it? It's kind of weird that you have this kind of split almost. What a lovely place that is as well. Lots of outside space. It's very green. And you have a way through here as well. You don't have to come through all the way from where I did. I can hear the thunder now. I don't know if the mics are picking up. Oh wow! Can you see this? That the reflections that those buildings are called. You can see them from here. Another interesting surprise. And they look pretty striking as well against the dark skies here. I think we'll get a better view once we are. And the skies are looking very, very angry behind them. I think we'll get a better view from up there. Yeah, that's definitely the thunder. So this takes us out and onto the streets again. I think that was really unique for Singapore and anywhere really. A really good find that I'll definitely return to. I'm not a big fan of thunderstorms or being in the middle of one, but I have to admit there's something about the sky when it's like that that's somehow pretty interesting. And I know this is not as interesting as where we come from, but I'm going to keep walking towards the station. So let's make it a half-an-hour video. Let's see if we can find the restaurant I want to go to and have a late lunch. And we're just about out of the car park or bus car park anyway. These buildings are huge. Like they just go row after row. It's another wall of buildings. Like I said before, some of those apartments would have probably quite amazing views. And it's always like, if you live in that building, then it doesn't really matter if it's a really big one and maybe it feels like a wall on the outside. You're the lucky one who gets to see out from that building. And here we go, we're back on the normal streets. There's Telok Blangah Towers. My pronunciation might be way off, but that is also the name of the station that I'm going to. And you can really see the reflections from here. Or if they are really called that. If my memory serves right. Sometimes it doesn't. So street 31. Is that what we're on? Pretty sure we're on street 31. And I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. But it seems, how am I going to cross here? Is there a light somewhere? Do I need to know where the light is? I guess maybe I do want to take this route. Kind of interesting one, this one. But I think this is the way. I think. Well, either option is not going to take me too far from where I want to go. But that way definitely doesn't look like I'll be able to cross anything, so let's go where it looks friendlier. It does feel like it's going to rain. There's that feel in the air, which means it's super humid. Oh wow. You do need your hands for riding a motorbike. You really do. Some key food restaurant and beer garden. I don't see them. Maybe they're behind the wall or close by. Wow, there are so many trees on either side of the road and in the middle, and then they all just kind of mix together. That's quite a fun. It's almost like being in forest. Quite a fun view. I think we're coming to construction site. I think there's a food center on the other side. There's not really a crossing here. So I guess we won't go visit that one today. Temple at the back there as well. This might actually be a fun area to come back to too at some time. Just kind of careful of that thing moving. They did see me eventually, at least. Wasn't actually such a quick movement either. It's still not fun to have that turning against you, like in your direction. Oh, this is an interesting building. A lot of buildings behind there. I'm not too far from where I want to be. Cars. So I can imagine they have some kind of a view there. And we have a sign for the MRT. So the only thing I really need to spot now is the place I was looking for. It should be pretty much here. So thank you for joining me today for a little bit different walk through some quite unique buildings and spaces at the Gillman Barracks. I think it was really fun to see. I hope you did too. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, then I'm sure you know you can subscribe to the channel and even be notified when there are new videos. We're going to be able to end with some wall art here. I'd imagine I need to go somewhere inside here to find the place I'm looking for. So with these views, I hope I'll see you again soon.